So just when I thought that maybe, the practice of cancel culture was starting to die off and that maybe people can just let people live and agree to disagree and, coexist really doesn't seem to be the case. I should have been smarter than this to realize that we are coming into, we are in 2024 now. And of course, it is an election year, and people seem to be more polarized than ever before. The infighting, within each side has just gotten worse. It's like crabs in a bucket. And we have another example of this happening where you would think that getting Gina Carano removed from her Star Wars gig was, punishment enough for whatever, preconceived crime you think she's guilty of. All she had was a different opinion that does not coincide with the far progressive left. And so, therefore, that is warranted of losing her job, her income, and try to place her in financial ruin. And not only that, but they want to see her not attend conventions. Now, having personally been through this myself, I can tell you that just because you have a different social, political, or ideological view should not exempt you from being able to attend a convention. You should not be exiled and cast to the wind simply because you vote red when they want you to vote blue. But that's kind of what's happening. I do want to applaud Fan Expo in Vancouver, though, for sticking up for their guests and making it very, very clear what they expect from the guests and the attendees. And we're going to have a look at this right meow. So, what's going on? Well, slap in the face. Ex Mandalorian star invite to Fan Expo prompts backlash. Who would have figured? Who would have figured? And it takes two people to write this article, Miss Amy Judd and Kylie Stanton. And yes, I do have an ad blocker, so go F yourself. Um, Fan Expo returns to Vancouver next month with a list of stars, including Elijah Wood, Danny Trejo, but one guest is raising some eyebrows. Oh no! Oh no! The world is coming to an end. Gina Carano is best known for her work in Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and Deadpool, and of course being a UFC fighter. Don't forget that. However, her strong political views on issues such as the 2020 U.S. election, vaccines, and a Holocaust have prompted a call for her to be removed from the Vancouver event. Why? I want to ask that question. Why does her political views on the election or vaccines or the Holocaust have anything to do with her time in Star Wars or Deadpool or the UFC? Why does that have anything to do with her signing autographs at a convention and meeting the people that want to meet her? If you really, and I mean really, feel that she's in the wrong, just don't go get her autograph. Walk past the booth. It's really that simple. But these people don't know how to do anything, with common sense and a sense of realism. They have to go to such extremes, I tell you. Lana Redlich is a cosplayer and voice actor based in Vancouver. Oh, here we go. Cosplay is the practice of dressing up as a character from a book, movie, or TV show, or even creating an original character. Do you think she'll dress up as Gina Carano from Star Wars? Cara Dune? I wonder. She should. She totally should. She said that she's looking forward to the Vancouver event, getting to see her friends and discuss the favorite shows from books of the past year. I find it's like a very great time to like connect with your local cosplay community. If you're in it, if you want to, make friends, connect, join it. Yeah, I find it's a great time. Yeah, well, so do lots of other people finding going to a comic book convention a great time. Here's the thing, Miss Cosplayer. It's just not for you, okay? You don't get to make the rules. You don't get to decide who goes. You don't get to decide which ideological and social views are going to be acceptable at said place. If that's going to be the case, then I expect everyone to be carded and fill out a questionnaire to see if they lean right or left, and then remove all the right people. Because that's the road you're going down when you play this game. This cosplayer who didn't even want to name the former Mandalorian actress who was facing blacklist said in the announcement that it felt like a slap in the face. He says, it felt like an enormous slap in the face to like everyone to everything the convention really should be standing for. See, that's your problem. See, that's your problem. You say the word should be standing for. So in your opinion, and opinions are like assholes, we all have one. In your opinion, you think that the convention should follow a woke ideology. Just say it. Just take the mask off and say it. And the fact is that Gina's not woke and you don't like it, and so you don't want her there, just like some people don't want me at their events. Just say it. Life will be so much easier if we just be direct and truthful with each other, right? One would think, you know. She goes on. Considering that they should know who their target audience is. See, that's the thing. These people are trying to change conventions from actually being a convention for everyone to being a convention for the LGBTQ. That's not what conventions are. If you want that, create an LGBTQ convention and have your very strict rules of who can attend. This is a fucking comic expo. Get over it. Being young people, queer people, LGBTQ people, people of color, people from all walks of life that are so diverse, it feels like it just completely goes against, everything that they should. There's that key word again. Everything that they should be standing for. It's not up to you to decide what the convention should be standing for. The convention should be a place where people get to go and buy comic books, cosplay, have some fun, take some photos, meet some stars, buy some merch, and hopefully they make enough money that they can continue to do it again next year. By alienating people like me, people like Gina, you are alienating at least half, if not more, of the fan base. Why do you think these movies like The Marvels and Aquaman 2 are doing so poor? Because they alienate the people who would have gone to see them. Simple. Let's see here. In February 2021, Disney cut ties with Carano after she compared being conservative today to being in the Jewish Nazi Germany on social media. Oh no, she felt persecuted, like we all do when you vote the wrong way. Stupid. Gina is not currently employed by Lucasfilm, and there's no plans for her to be in the future. Nevertheless, her social media posts denigrate people based on their cultural and religious identities are horrid and unacceptable. What about the people that denigrate her? Does she not get justice too? Where's justice for Gina? Carano's talent agency, UTA, also dumped her, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Can't have that bad PR, She previously stirred controversy by criticizing people who specified their preferred pronouns. She also denied the existence of systemic racism. Yeah, well, she's allowed to think that, right? She's allowed to have an opinion. Don't you agree? Or should we all be forced to have the same opinion? And if not, fear cancellation. Fan Expo is set to take place February 17th to the 19th. In a statement to Global News, the organizer said the event has always been a safe place where fans can find programming that fits their specific interests and interact with characters from their favorite movies, TV shows, books, and board games. Now, I love this next part, guys, because this is how it's supposed to be, right? And I want every convention, including the local ones to me, to understand this. I'm going to read you a statement from the Vancouver Fan Expo, and I really expect all of you to adhere by it, okay? Here's the key word. You should do what they say, right? No, really, you should. Here we go. We can assure fans that while, and this is the key words here, while at the show, doesn't matter what they do outside of the show. It shouldn't matter what I do outside of the show. It shouldn't matter what I say on YouTube or whatever, right? It's only your actions that are at the show that matter, or that show's organizers. We can assure fans that while at the show, every participant, including special guests, so including Gina Carano, will be expected to uphold the same code of conduct to create a safe environment for everyone to celebrate the fandoms that unite us. So what they're saying is, when you come to our show, right? When you come to our show, you're going to follow our rules. And if you break the rules, then we have grounds to ban you and kick you out. That's how it should be. Just because you say beep, bop, boop on Twitter is not grounds to kick you out of a show because you did not cause a problem at that show. This is something all conventions really need to understand, really need to get through their thick skulls. Okay? Okay? Artist and Vancouver cosplayer Amy Dalla is also concerned about Gina's invite and how it may change the event. So for me, events like this are kind of conventions a place for us to come together with like-minded people. Translation, with woke people who share similar interests and fandoms. It is an opportunity for us to showcase our art and our love for certain fandoms and really connect with people that have the same interests. But if you vote conservative, you can't come because now I feel unsafe. That's what's happening here. It's political persecution. I felt conflicted because this is an event I've been to the past and I enjoy. I felt so welcome and safe. And my disappointment was like one of the few safe spaces where I no longer feel safe. What do you think what's going to happen here? You think Gina Carano is going to leap over her booth and stab you or something? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? She also said that she has refunded her ticket and will no longer be attending. Oh, well. Get over it. If you really want to go to the show and see your friends and connect, you can still do that. Gina Carano's presence isn't stopping you from doing that. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Get over it. Stop being so self-entitled. Let's see what else they say. She is fearful that people attending the event in person may not come in with the spirit of inclusivity instead of come in support of Carano. So what? Are they ticket buyers? Are they putting money into the convention? Are they there buying merch and buying books and seeing the star that people want to see? If yes, then that's all good. That's what a convention is for. It is not a convention of woke ideology. It is a convention for everyone. You want to talk about being diverse? You are not diverse unless you allow people who think differently than you to attend. Okay, that is diversity. True diversity is all is welcome, regardless if you see eye to eye. Like my eyes, they never blink. That is true diversity. I don't want to hear people preach about diversity until they are truly diverse. I am truly diverse. I don't care who you vote for or what you do. As long as you treat me good, I'll treat you good. That's how it works. But that's not how it works with certain people. They want to have control. They only want their friends there and the people they like there, and they feel like they're able to do that by just screaming loud enough and tweeting enough times. They think they can get away with this. And so far they have, and it's up to us on conventions like this to say, whoa, hold the brakes. If she's done nothing wrong at our show, then she's more than welcome to be here. What else they say? I would love to see what their plan is to create that level of safety. You don't. She sits at the table, she does her thing, and then the show is over. There doesn't need to be some master plan, like put a force shield around her or something. Like, come on. I think that would be really helpful for participants to really know. You say it's safe, but what does that actually look like? It looks like a convention, like any other. Like any other, man. These things were never a problem prior to 2016. I know because I was there. Okay? But when things got political, when wokeism became a thing and everyone started to have a very staunch opinion that cannot be swayed, and you don't follow, you're not part of the same tribe, then the tribal wars have begun. And this has got to end because our fandoms are going to go straight down the toilet unless everyone can come together, sit at the table and go, hey, I may not like some of the things you say online, but you are welcome to be at this con because the things that we do have in common are far more important than the things that we don't. This is LP, writer and creator of Nyobi. Thank you for listening to the video. Sub to the channel and stay tuned for a word from our sponsor, me. Oh, and by the way, one more thing.
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
All right, Guys, if you're wondering who today's video sponsor is, look no further. It is me, Austin. It is me all along. And I just like to talk about, people ask, I like to buy Nyobi. How do I get some pigtails in my life? Where do I get started? Do you have any sites? What can I do to get your books in my hands? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we're going to provide you that answer right meow. So here it goes, man. The first way you can do it, and probably the best way, is to my Shopify store. You can access that, nyobicomics.myshopify.com, or you can simply go to the YouTube channel where you're watching this video now. Go to the main page and click on Store. There you will see Nyobi items up for grabs. Just click on one and proceed from there. Now, let's say you're an eBay buyer. You like eBay, you use eBay? Well, we got you covered there. ebay.ca. USR, Nyobicomic. If you just type in Nyobi on eBay, you're going to find me. I got several listings there. And on eBay, typically you're going to find the harder to get variants, a little bit of our more expensive items, and harder to find back issues. So if collectibles are your thing, eBay is where you want to go for more Nyobi. Where else can you get Nyobi? Maybe eBay's too expensive for you. Maybe you read on a budget. Maybe you like having books on a tablet, on a phone, read them on your PC, whatever. So get Nyobi at Gumroad, nyobicomics.gumroad.com. It's great for those who read on digital. We got lots of great items there. You can buy them for $5 or less. Nyobi on digital, gumroad.com. Now, the other way you can get Nyobi is by going to your local comic book shop. Just the other day, Nyobi Birthright was released by Antarctic Press and in shops nationwide, worldwide. So go into your local comic shop, ask if they have any Nyobi. If they don't, ask them if they can order it. And if we happen to be in a time where we haven't released anything in a little while, maybe see if there's any Nyobi in those back issue bins. So Nyobi at your local comic book shop. But that's not all. You can go to antarcticpress.myshopify.com. Antarctic Press, of course, is the label that publishes Nyobi. You can go ahead and buy Nyobi directly from them online as well. So go ahead and give Antarctic Press, give AP some love, and tell Ben Dunn I said hello. But that's not it, folks. Our major way to get Nyobi, our preferred way, honestly, when it comes right down to the end of it here, is you can get Nyobi on Kickstarter when we release them. We'll be doing Nyobi Outbreak number 3 in March. We'll have all the Nyobi goodies that you can shake a stick at, plus Savage Sim, plus Nyobi Penguina, plus more. Nyobi Kickstarter. Kickstarter is where our biggest fan base is. It's where we make the most amount of money. It is what we plug the most. All those other things I went over just a little while ago, those are great if you're looking to catch up. If you're looking to get the latest, greatest, and newest issue of Nyobi as it comes out, Kickstarter is the way to go. But with that being said, however you get Nyobi in your life, we appreciate it. Nyobi 2024 is going to be the year of the pigtail. We got so much lined up, man. It's going to be crazy. So thank you very much for tuning in to this video. Stay tuned for more videos. And just know, I'm always the sponsor, Austin.